So I saw your video response. I'm just over the whole race thing. I just really am. If people want to stay in the let's hate America because it's a racist country, every other country on this planet is more racist than America. Do we have a history that is controversial and there's racism in it? Yes, there is. And it's mostly because of the powers that be that have been keeping that going. And I am sick of letting them win. If you want to believe, as you said, that Trump effed up, how did he eff up? He was actually doing something about modern day slavery, which I've said in many videos, how I know that personally as a nurse, because I took care of some of these women. So I know exactly what the man was doing. And the number one thing that he was focused on, he had a whole department in the White House specifically for ending modern day slavery. Everything he did was the number one thing and rarely talked about. Yet all the people that want to carry on about racism seem to want to just ignore that fact. That want to ignore the fact that Donald Trump was eradicating modern day slavery off the planet. He was. Was he working with other countries? He sure was. And something was getting done about it because I saw it happening. There's no president ever in my lifetime that I actually saw how their policies were impacting me, not in a positive way, that is. I mean, obviously taxes. But, so I don't understand the people that want to carry on about racism, yet you hate Donald Trump, and he was all about ending modern day slavery. You're being hypocrites. It's why I call out my own profession at the top for their diversity, equity, and inclusion bullshit. They're hypocrites. They hated all over Donald Trump when he was in office. And he was the man who was doing something about slavery. So how can you possibly say that? It's only the people that want to keep slavery going so that they can keep a race division going that would say this stuff. I think that there's some people, they just don't want to move past it. There's people that want to play the victim card and not realize that while you're carrying on about a racist country America is, well, Trump was trying to eradicate slavery. And he was doing it. He was being successful at it. But all the people that carry on about race, that's the guy they wanted gone. So do you really want slavery done away with? Do you? Because for anybody in this country right now, if you really want racism to be over, then it needs to start with each individual and being honest. And it's not being honest to say that Donald Trump messed up and that the people that want to carry on about what a horrible racist country America is, that's somehow going to make us prosperous. No, it won't. Only honesty and truthfulness will save this country. That along with God, if God blesses us with being saved. But I'm sick of the camp that wants to push this stuff. I'm tired of it. Especially if you want to sit in opposition of Donald Trump when he was doing something about modern day slavery. No other presidential administration had a separate division in the White House that strictly was dealing with eradicating human slavery. Everybody that carries on, whether it's the Black Panthers, Black Lives Matter, I don't care what group you're with. If you hate Donald Trump, then you don't stand for Black lives. You don't. Because of all the groups, you guys should be standing for wanting anybody in office that was eradicating human slavery. Donald Trump wasn't the racist. Fani Willis is. But everybody that pushes this race division is a racist. And those that get caught up into it, well, I'm sorry. It does not make any sense. It's completely being a hypocrite to carry on about how much you hate Donald Trump, but you want to carry on about black lives. What was racism about? It was about slavery, correct? So we had a president in that was eradicating slavery so we could put this to bed, to move past it. But right now, there are people of all skin colors that are being trafficked. There is more slavery in history going on right this very minute than any time. And we still have people in this country that want to push how racist America is and how horrible Donald Trump is. I'm sorry. That doesn't even make any sense.